Hiya.
Hello, you okay?
The weekend is here.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. Oh, Margaret just left. There she is. Hi, Margaret.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, good.
Did you all week back your work?
So there again.
Yeah, I've seen you all week. I'm back in work.
How are you? Oh, I've been off work this week, so I haven't been around much either. So, so warm.
It is. It is literally like we're on holiday.
Well, yeah. Just come from outside. It's still so hot.
I go to cold places on holiday. This is not like holiday. I do not like it. Or if I go somewhere like this, I have a swimming pool.
Yeah.
I know that's good. You do it. Upside down, Matt.
Say again.
Matthew Lewis is upside down.
He is, isn't he?
Sideways.
Oh yeah, he's sideways now.
Sideways, Matt.
He's gonna get dizzy.
There he is.
Right then, gang, let's get warmed up as always. Today we've got lots of things to get through. We've got EMOMs, AMRAPs, layers and ladders, a bit of Frantic Friday. But let's get warmed up. Let's dive straight in. You know the drill by now. 10 bodyweight squats, low and slow. Take your time. So just find your pace. 10 reps or so. Sit down, stand up. Then after your 10 reps, a few lunges. You can either step forwards or you can step backwards, entirely up to you. Just keep those feet on train tracks underneath your hips. Keep the chest up nice and tall. 4 or 5 each side on the lunges. Hands out for balance if you need it. Then onto a side lunge. Separate those feet. Toes can face it like a 10-2 on the clock face. We keep one leg straight. We sit those hips down and back. Just transfer across. Try and find your stretch in that groin area. Just to open up the hips. And again, 4 or 5 each side. And then from there, big X position. Straight arms, straight legs. Slowly rotate through the body. Touch the opposite toe. And again, quite easily, 5 or 6 each side. Just take your time. Toe to toe. Plenty of fluids today then. If you do need a break, take a break. By all means. If you've got a wall for the next one, give it a little touch. Got some straight leg kicks. Start off slow, find your rhythm. And then build up from there, maybe 10 to 15 reps. Really try and keep that leg straight as you're kicking through. Then make sure you get both legs. And again, just getting the hips involved. Hamstrings, glutes. After your kicks, let's hit the deck. Let's get some glute bridges in. So we're going to bend the knees, dig the heels in, squeeze the glutes, tight core. We're going to drive up as high as we can go. We're looking for 15 reps. just to get the lower back involved, the glutes, the hamstrings. Bit of hip stability as well. Drive up as high as you can go, 15 reps. Once you've done your 15 reps, flip yourself over into a plank position. Straight arms, straight legs if you can. By all means, go from your knees. That's absolutely fine. Tight core, tight glutes, strong shoulders. Tap the opposite shoulder. 5 or 6 each arm. And then, as we know, we're going to finish off with the Spider-Man rotation. The left foot, left hand, right foot, right hand. You can always drop the back knee to make it a little bit easier. 4 or 5 each side to finish off. Then grab a drink, grab a little rest. I'll explain what we've got straight away. But firstly, it is all body weight, okay? It's programmed for body weight, but if you do have weight, towels, resistance bands, you know, whatever you do have, and if you want to use them, by all means do. So today, our first section is an EMOM. As many, no, started off wrong, EMOM. Every minute on a minute, okay? Every minute on a minute. So essentially it's 5 rounds, 5 minutes. We've got 3 exercises. Lots of different variations depending on where you're at, okay? But we have squat jumps, lunge knee drive, and then high knees. Essentially just jogging on the spot, sprinting on the spot. So every minute we're going to have 5 squat jumps, okay? Soft landing. Use your hands, land with a bent knee. Or we can just have squats or a wall sit variation, entirely up to you. Then we have lunge knee drive. The deeper you go, the harder it's going to be. The faster you go, the harder it's going to be. 5 on the left, 5 on the right. And then we're going to have high knees, 5 left, 5 right. On the spot, bring that cardio up. The faster you work, the more rest you're going to have. But also, the faster you work, you may fatigue quicker. So if you finish in 30 seconds, you get 30 seconds rest before the next round. If you finish in 45 seconds, you get 15 seconds before the next round. So lots of variations. Even with the lunge knee drive, it could just be a step back, okay, and more of a knee drive. But if you can, test your depth. Go as deep as you can go. 5 left, 5 right. So, timer's on. Let's get ready with our squat variation. Squats, squat jumps, wall sits. 5 reps. We're going 3, 2, 1. Off we go. So 5 squat jumps. Soft landing. Then 5 lunge knee drives. Get 5 on the left. 5 on the right. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. High knees. 5 left, 5 right on the high knees. So it's almost a bit of a continuous warm-up. Full body. Leave on the high knees, okay? We can just step through. Step, step, step. Maybe get some rotation in. So once you're done, relax, rest. Round 2. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Round 2. 5 squat jumps. 10 lunge knee drives. 10 high knees. So today's session, section by section, it should get harder. That's 38 seconds, 39 seconds, 40 seconds. Here we go, 45 seconds. Just catch your breath, recover. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 3, off you go. If you want a challenge for round 4 and 5, have 10 squat jumps and then double the high knees at the end. So go 10 left, 10 right on your high knees. I think the lunge knee drive can stay the same. It's definitely the longest exercise of all 3. But if you do want a challenge for rounds 4, rounds 5, double the squat jumps to 10. Double the high knees for 10 as well. 20 seconds. Yeah, and most of you are finishing around sort of 20 seconds. So if you do feel a bit of a challenge on this Friday, 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Round 4. Keep this up. So now we're just going to hopefully intensify things, take the challenge, make things a little bit harder in these later rounds. There's a few more squat jumps, a few more high knees if you can. This first set was definitely not designed to blast it out at the first hurdle. That's 30 seconds. 20 seconds. So final round coming up. Catch your breath. And every time you should be a little bit more tired, a little bit more fatigued, out of breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Final round. Squat jumps. Lunge knee drive. High knees. Remember, soft landing, quiet landing on your squat jumps. Be explosive on the knee drive. Lunge and knee drive. And obviously, when this one's done, we move on, we relax. Next up, we have an AMRAP. 20 seconds. Once you're done, grab a drink, grab a rest, 15 seconds. Fantastic. 10, 5, 4, 3, well done, 2, 1. Relax there. Good stuff. Good start. We'll keep the ball rolling. You grab a drink, grab a rest. Next up, we have an AMRAP. For me, it is a little gear up. It is a little bit harder, okay? The AMRAP's designed to have as many reps as possible or rounds as possible. So it's going to be 5 minutes continuous work. We have 4 exercises. We have a glute bridge. 5 reps of a glute bridge. Dig those heels in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we have a V-sit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we have a long and short. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we have an inchworm. All the way down, touch, 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 touch. And then all the way back up. Okay, so pretty much 3 core exercises. The glute bridge, V-sit, long and short, and then an inchworm. 5 reps for every exercise, 5 minutes, continuous work. But by all means, it is super hot. If you do go in overdrive, take 30 seconds, grab a drink, cool off, and then kickstart when you can.
Matt, can I have something different to the inchworm, please?
Yes, let's go for... something that we haven't got programmed. Let's go for. Could we go for maybe a crab leg raise?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's fine.
Just trying to do something similar.
The one on each, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in total, or 5 on each side.
Let's go, because the inchworm's actually quite long. Let's go 5 each leg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank
Perfect.
you.
Perfect. So glute bridge, V-sit, long and short, inchworm, or the crab leg raise. Okay, 5 minutes on the clock. Whenever you're ready, 5 reps of each. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Glute bridge, really dig those heels in, drive those hips up as high as you can. Then a V-sit, super straight legs up to the sky. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Reach for those toes. Then a long and short. Does exactly what it says on the tin. Go as long as possible. Then as short as possible. Really tuck in to be a really small ball. And then your inchworm. This is where the majority of the time will be spent. Don't rush it. Test your flexibility in your hamstrings. Five reps of the inchworm. It's going to get the shoulders, the core, the quads as well, and the hips. That's 1 minute gone. Glute bridge, V-sit, long and short with the inchworm. Fantastic, looking good, people. So they all should pretty much transition pretty smoothly until that inchworm comes along. If you do get any lower back pain with the long and short, just try and keep your knees bent slightly. So you don't go really as long as possible. You keep your knees bent. Okay, maybe just tap the floor. And that should reduce the pain until you get stronger. Okay, and then you can go as long as you can. Fantastic graph, people. And again, 5 minutes is a long time. Lots of reps. Obviously, minimal rest if you can. It's just knowing your strengths and working with them. Pace yourself. It's getting comfortable for working for long periods of time. That muscular endurance can improve. The muscle memory as well. Fantastic, looking good. Well past halfway, 3 minutes 15 on the clock. So under 2 minutes to go. Keep breathing, keep pushing. We're approaching the last minute. Just keep this up. Fantastic work. Here we go. Last minute. Keep grafting. Big final push. Stay strong. I say 4, 5, 6 rounds. That's what we're aiming towards. Obviously, it depends how fast you're going. It's not all about speed. We need high quality reps as well. 20 seconds. Here we go. Plenty of time. Relax there. Fantastic work. Grab a drink, grab a rest. We are now halfway. Next up, we have a layering circuit. 3 exercises. We have mountain climbers, we have a Spider-Man twist, and we have Sprogs. Okay? So, a little spike of intensity and cardio with the mountain climbers and the Spider-Man twist. And then the Sprogs are quite muscular. You almost catch your breath with that one. But I'll show you them all. Have a drink, have a rest. A layering circuit, we're going to go for 40 seconds for each exercise. So we'll have mountain climbers, 40 seconds, rest. Round 2, mountain climbers, Spider-Man twist. That's 1 minute 20. Rest, and then all 3 back to back. That is 2 minutes worth of work. Okay? So, mountain climbers, let's just recap. Or Gemma, with your dead bug, that's absolutely fine, okay? We're going to have straight arms, straight legs, and we're going to drive in. Keep the knees low to the floor, okay? When you get confident, you can speed it up and go for a little sprint, okay? Strong shoulders, strong core, drive those knees in. Spider-Man twist, we saw it at the start. And again, you can either keep the knee off or on. Obviously, off is a little bit harder. But we'll go left, right. By all means, you can drop the knee as you move through. Okay? And then we have Sprogs. We can either hold the movement, which then becomes like a bear hold. Okay? We just hold. Or we can have our movement through, which will get the quads, the core, and the shoulders. Quick little drink.
You only do Sprogs once.
Say again, sorry?
You only do Sprogs once.
Yeah, so once we've done the Sprogs, that is it, and then we'll move on then.
Married one.
Okay. So just for the people that can't really see the people on Zoom, instead of a mountain climber, if you do struggle with mountain climbers, you're going to flip over and essentially do the same movement just on your back. Okay? Yeah? But if not, let's get ready. Mountain climbers, 40 seconds, round 1. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Let's sprint those legs in. Let's keep this intensity up. Get fitter, healthier, stronger. Halfway. Keep digging, keep digging, keep digging. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fantastic work. Quick little rest. Grab a drink if you need to. If not, round 2. Mountain climbers, Spider-Man twist. We'll keep the intensity up. We'll have short rest. We'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Mountain climbers again. Round 2 with your Spider-Man twist. You either have the knee off the floor or on the floor, depending on where you're at. Again, that muscular endurance, that cardiovascular endurance as well. This will definitely develop in these layering circuits with the climbers at the start. You can obviously manipulate them and put the Sprogs at the start, and it will be quite muscular based. Relax there. Onto your Spider-Man twist. Straight in if you can. Timer's on. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Again, keep those hips low and the rotation high. Almost watch your fingers with your eyes as you rotate. If you're super confident, you can go for a little hop in between the legs. But if not, just keep moving, keep repping. No rush. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Relax there. Fantastic work. So now we have all three back to back. Quick little drink before we get going. Mountain climbers, Spider-Man twist, and Sprogs. Remember the Sprogs, we can either just hold the movement to become a bear hold, so you're just pretty much a table or a desk, or we can have that movement coming in to get the shoulders and the quads. Let's get ready. Big final effort. Round 3. 3, 2, 1. Mountain climbers, off we go. Big final push. Dig deep. What's this? 2 minutes work? Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Dig deep. Looking good on Zoom. Fantastic. Ten seconds. Then it's the climbers done. Plenty of time. 5. Don't give up. Don't stop. 4, 3, 2, 1. Flip on to your Spider-Man twists. Timer's on. Let's go. Straight in. You can, again, depending on where you're at, you can either go super quick or super slow with these. You can either test your flexibility and slow it down, or again, you can go for a bit of cardio and muscular endurance. Fantastic. 10 seconds. Then Sprogs to finish off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Final movement. Knees off. Toes on. Hands on. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. So we're either pushing forwards and backwards, or we're just going to hold. Knees off. Stay low. Entirely up to you. Halfway. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fantastic work. Grab a quick drink, grab a rest. We have one more element to look at today. And then you can go and get the barbie started. And the lemonade pouring. Clams and press-ups in a ladder circuit. So we go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Clams and press-ups. Pretty solid movements. Okay, it's going to get the glutes and the side of the trunk in our clam. So we'll have 2 left. Notice how I'm separating my feet if I want to make it harder. Okay. Or we can keep the feet together. But I dig my knee in, dig my elbow in, drive the hips up and forward. 2 on the left, flip yourself over, 2 on the right. And then we have 2 press-ups. Elbows go back nice and tight. Drive, drive. By all means, drop to your knees if you get super tired. Okay? But keep those elbows going back. Try and bring your hips involved as well. So from here, hips involved. Here. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Clams, press-ups to finish off. Let's get ready. Quick little drink. Again, we've got the variation of the clams. Either feet together, a little bit easier. Feet separate. to make it a little bit harder. But to finish off nice and strong, clams, 2 left, 2 right. We'll go in 3, 2, 1. Off we go. And again, there's not really a time limit. Some will be super quick, some will be a little bit slower. That's absolutely fine. It's all about getting the bang for your buck for this one. The full range, the full benefits. Some will finish within 3 minutes. Some will finish within 5. Doesn't really matter. But the glutes, trunk, chest, shoulders will all be targeted in this one. So the 2s and the 4s will definitely fly by. They'll feel super easy, okay? But then the fatigue will start kicking in. After that first minute worth of work, the oxygen will decrease. That burny, crampy sensation will creep in. Probably after the 6s, moving on to 8s and 10s. Remember, clams get both sides. Don't want to be walking around with one hip like Kim Kardashian. Not that that's anyone should be aspiring to, as it's definitely surgically done. Well done. Keep pushing through. Final few reps. Quality over quantity. Get the full range of motion. Keep grafting, keep pushing. Well done, looking good. And when you've finished, grab a drink, grab a rest. We'll stretch off, we'll cool down. Well done. Looking good though. I think a few people are very close. Fantastic. Well done. Well done. Good graft. Catch your breath, catch your drinks. Let's stretch off. We're going to start with the upper body today. We've either got a sofa, a chair, or the floor. Entirely up to you. Something that's elevated would be perfect. But by all means, use the floor. We go hands on top of each other. We drive the hips down and back. And we sway left and right. You're going to open up the chest. And again, this can be done on something that's elevated. We drive back, down, and sway, sway, and sway. Should feel it through sort of the shoulders, the chest, and maybe the side of the rib cage as well. Have your 15, 20 seconds. Maybe try 2 or 3 sets quickly. And you can always just roll off your shoulders. We can then come into another stretch where the right hand comes to the left side of the body. You're going to give yourself a high five. Can't really see it there. Let's try it here. Right side, left, right arm to the left side. Give yourself a high five. And then you almost just push into the floor. And again, you should find a stretch, and you almost want to pull your arm out of your socket and find a good angle where you can feel a stretch. We'll get there in the end. Okay. Then your left arm up over to the right side. Give yourself a high five. And then again, you can almost dip down into it. Find yourself a stretch. Separate the knees for a bit of a bigger base if you need to. But just manipulate those angles and find a good stretch through the shoulders and the lats. Okay, then slowly up to your feet. Let's separate the feet. Let's go palms down to the floor. Reach, have a little pause. Stretch those legs, stretch the lower back. Then slowly up. Almost push the hips forward, lean back with your shoulders. Then again, down you go. And then slowly up. Hips forward, shoulders back. Then we can stay low and sway toe to toe, side to side. So that upper body's just nice and soft. Straight legs, slowly come up. We get the figure of 4 for the glutes and the hips. Sit down into that half squat. Both legs. Really find that sweet spot. Sit down low. Push the hips back. We can get the hip flexors. Used quite a lot today with the legs and the core. So heel to bum, knees together. Squeeze the hips forward. Lean back with the shoulders. And both legs. And then we'll finish off with the fingers down, fingers up. Nice deep breaths. Just open up the chest. Bit of speed and control. And then relax there. Fantastic work. Well done. Good graft, everyone.
Have a nice weekend.
Have a good one. Enjoy the weather.
Bye, everyone.
Plenty of sun
Bye.
cream.
Cheers, Matt. Have a good weekend.
And you
Thank you.
all.
Both Matts. Ta-ra.
Take care. There we go, Facebook. 7 p.m. up next with our stretch session. Hope you enjoyed that session. Bodyweight 6 p.m. on a Friday, Frantic Friday. Lots of stuff involved. Hope you enjoyed it. If you're not watching live, if you're watching throughout the weekend or next week, tag me. Let me know how you got on. If not, I'll see you when I see you. Take care. Bye-bye.